All right, and we're live. So hey guys, I'm Jan from DoraHacks and welcome everyone here to the BTCfi Summer Hackathon project demo session. And I will be your host today and moderator for this demo session. We're gonna have 10 incredible projects demoing what they have built over the last few weeks. And maybe let's give you some background on this hackathon. So DoraHacks is very proud to support this Core DAO hackathon. And there was a prize pool of 250K, 30K in cash prizes, and also 220K out of those 250K in the Core program starter pack. So like the tracks were GameFi application on Core, decentralized social networks, innovative solutions for infrastructure improvements, intent-centric DeFi solutions, core chain DeFi bot integration, BTC innovation track, the core BTC innovation track, the BTCfi ecosystem expansion track, and finally the core utility and application track. You can view all of the details and also the projects on the DoraHacks page /BTC-summer-hackathon to check out the projects. And today we have 10 incredible projects. Each of them will have 5 to 8 minutes, and then there will be a 2-minute Q&A. So overall, it will be 7 to 10 minutes per project. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. The projects that are presenting today are AI and cloud computing on Core with XLR DPIN, B14G network, Badger, Bluma, Green Urns, Moon Launch, on-chain vampire survivors, Peerland Rewarder, Ephemeral NFT on-chain on Core, and finally Rune Bridge. So if you have any questions during the live stream, feel free to drop them in the comment section and we can answer them at the end. So happy to have here co-hosts, which is Rumel, also Brandon from CoreDAO, and Adam. And then maybe you can share a few sentences and share a bit of background and feedback. Maybe Rumel or Brandon.
Yes. Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Core DAO Core Chain BTCfi Summer Hackathon demo day. That we are delighted that you have built applications on Core. So we are going with the evaluation process live. I have with my contributors Brandon, Ahmad, and some external judges Cassie, Theon, and Eloy. So we are happy that you have built incredible applications on Core, and we will wish you best of luck. Brandon.
Yeah, that was a great intro. Thanks, Ramil, for all the hard work. So, quick intro, Brendan. I'm one of the contributors here at Core, currently focused on Core Ventures. So, really interested to see, the early projects today and see what kind of future they have on Core Chain and potentially with Core Ventures and our network of investors. And obviously, here at Core, we're really excited about unlocking this 1.5 trillion in Bitcoin liquidity, really bringing that on chain and creating use cases for Bitcoin. And looking at some of the projects, I think they're definitely helping with that. So very excited for today, and good luck to all founders. I've also been on the other side, pitched probably hundreds of VCs and pitch competitions before, so definitely can empathize and wish you guys the best of luck. Excited for it.
Hi everybody, I'm Ahmad Haimar. I'm a contributor at CoreDAO. I lead the gaming vertical here. Previously, I led the gaming vertical at BNB Chain and Binance. I'm happy to look at all of your gaming projects and see what are the innovative ones that are trying to launch on Core. Let's see what are the most fun ones. And we're definitely looking forward to seeing great projects during the hackathon.
Okay, that sounds very good. I think there's also a few more slides on this presentation. I'm not sure, like Ramel, do you want to share more?
It's fine. We can directly go because you already explained this one. So we can directly go with the project for the evaluations one.
Maybe one
We are
remarkable thing to mention here is we had 74 submissions and 10
yes.
top 10 are presenting today. So I think we can kick it off with the first project. I will stop sharing my screen. And then we can start with AI and cloud computing on core with Axelar DPIN.
Yep, I'm here. Hey guys, share my screen. Okay, so hey guys, I'm Bruno. I am one of the developers from Acceler. We are basically a team from Brazil that is building infrastructure solutions for blockchain. So for this hackathon, we focused on creating aggregational DeepIn protocol for CoreDAO. So basically what we want to do is connect CoreDAO with DeepIn frameworks. For this submission, we focused on a cache network in which users at CoreDAO would be able to deploy anything related with cloud computing. So AI, everything related with AI, so LLMs, Dockers, game services, and if you want to use it like, let's say, a DAO, you would be able to manage these services in a decentralized manner. So the main problems that we see, and that's why we are building it, is the learning curve. So right now we have hundreds of projects on DeepIn, and for a normal user, it's very difficult to learn everything and how to interact with these solutions. And also the computation right now is currently centralized. So let's say if you have a game, a Web3 game that is running on AWS or Google Cloud, it's not 100% decentralized, so you could shut down any moment and you have control over your game. So we are allowing for this DAO initiative in which you can have communities building their own solutions on cloud. So talking a little bit about solution, for this submission, we created on Oracle. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. We have the core protocol that we created. So it's a smart contract that is deploying on the testnet for CoreDAO. It's basically the interface that is connecting the user with the Akash framework. So a user, if you want to deploy, let's say, an AI model, you're going to call this contract. It's going to deploy to mint NFT for you. And this NFT, you have control over your deployment on Akash. So if what you want to sell this deployment, we built a marketplace as well, so you can generate revenue on top of that. And also, of course, if you can shut down your deployment, so everything related with Docker management, you could do it on this smart contract. And also we built a UI platform for that. So the value to the chain, basically for DeepIn, you have $3.5 trillion. How we did it, so I already explained. So for the Acceler Oracle, we created on top of ICP, the Internet Computer Protocol. Why we did that? Basically, with canisters, you can make HTTP as request, and you can sign EVM signatures on any chain. So this is the Oracle that is reading the requests from the DPL smart contract, and it's going to interact with Akash. So the progress, we are already connected with some chains, Rockstar, DChain, CrossFi, and CoreDAO. Also, we received 50K USD from CrossFi to work on this project, and also things related with payment gateways. And we are trying to do some partnership with Brazilian fintechs as well. And the next steps, so we are planning to launch it on the beginning of 2025. We test everything and deploy on mainnet. And also we are building some sort of self-custodial wallet with Google login, so you could use it and you do not need to have a MetaMask to interact with the protocol. So let's show the demo. You could access that on finance.acceler.io. Here it is. So as you can see, we are planning to have a bunch of frameworks for this protocol, but right now we built a deep-in connection. So I'm going to go here in Builder. The first step that you need to do is create your account on our protocol. So it's going to call the canister. You will be requested to sign a message. I already have one, so let me connect to my MetaMask. So this is the form that you need to fill that is going to interact with the Oracle smart, to the CoreDAO smart contract. Basically, the main point here is the SDL. This is like an interface in which let's say you communicate to the Akash provider what you want to deploy. So in this case, I'm going to deploy a very simple Docker that is running a front-end service, a hello world service. For the name, you can set everything, anything. And also the bid for the deployment. As we are using testnet, this is not a problem. You could bid anything. And then you create the deployment. I'm going to sign the transaction. And now it is creating the NFT, and it is pinging the XLR Oracle so it can read the transaction and interact with Akash. So the deployment takes around 30 minutes right now. This is the deployment that we just made. You can access the transaction hash here and check if everything is okay. But yesterday I already deployed LLM model to show you guys how it works. So this is another model that I have on my account. If I click on it, we got all the information about the Docker. So it is a Falcon 7 billion parameters LLM that we are running on chain. This is the NVIDIA that we have with this model. The provider, so it's very important. Each deployment, you are going to communicate with a provider on Akash. This is also decentralized, so anyone could become a provider. Of course, you could it's better to select verified providers so you know where you are running your model, the data center Akash, and also this is very important. So each deployment you got a balance to pay for let's say the fees for running your container. So it's very similar with AWS and infrastructure model. And here we got the URI. So the URI is our service, so we can interact with it. This service is not very smart, so let's say what the dog. And we got this response that is not, let's say, very good, but this is just an example on what you could build. You could deploy a game service, everything related with Docker. So also you got here this is the Oracle, so it's deploying on ICP. So you could check that on as well. It's totally decentralized. The cool thing about these oracles is that if you have a DAO and you want to deploy it, it's going to be managed by your DAO, so you could update it as well. You could connect all the protocols, so not only Akash. And yeah, that's basically it.
Very good timing. That was about 8 minutes. Maybe Ramel, Brandon, do you have any questions on it?
So far, so good from my side.
Maybe one question.
Okay. So this would enable front-end apps on Core to tap into these data sources. Like, what are other examples of maybe just like consumer examples to think about to help people understand what this would enable on Core?
Yeah, actually, you could build any full stack service, so not just front end. You could have on your Docker a front end that is connected with another Docker backend, and so that's totally decentralized. And the thing with that is that if you are deploying it as a DAO, only if the DAO wants, only if the DAO votes on it, it's going to be shut down. So the DAO is controlling the service and is communicating directly with Akash on this part. Or, of course, interacting first with Core DAO, and then Core DAO interacts with Akash.
Okay, so thanks a lot for your presentation. I think we can go to the next project, which is B14G network.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Okay. If you want, you can share your screen and go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Aileen. I'm from B14G. We are a project from Vietnam, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here today. So let's get started. Our project B14G is a Bitcoin restaking protocol. We unlock Bitcoin economic security power to secure other decentralized application and networks. So you could think of it like agent layer for Bitcoin, but with one significant advantage: your Bitcoin will remain free from slashing. So the problem we're addressing for BTC holder, the main problem associated with Bitcoin current staking protocol is that the potential Bitcoin slashing risk, which we believe it doesn't make sense, because BTC is digital gold and it has high value, so no one would want to burn gold, right? And second, for DeFi protocol, they need capital to secure the network, and they also their native token also often lack a sufficient utility, and they also need to avoid the downward spiral risk. Like, as you know, the native token of protocol is often more volatile. It's the price is more likely to suddenly change. So when the price of the native token drop, it could lead to the drop in the TVL of the protocol, and the decrease in the TVL of the protocol could in turn further reduce the price of the token. So it's like reducing, it's create a downward spiral. And finally, for the BTC staking protocols, they are suffering from fragmentation and scalability issues. Unlike Ethereum restaking, everything is on Ethereum network. With Bitcoin staking and restaking, they operate on different chains. For example, Babylon operate on Babylon chain. CoreDAO operate on Core chain. So we offer a Bitcoin restaking solution that help BTC holder to earn more without slashing their Bitcoin. For DeFi protocol, they can create their own merge restaking model that can merge their native token with Bitcoin to secure the network. And with Bitcoin, a deep liquidity, a less volatility token, it can offer a baseline for the economic stability of the protocol TVL. And finally, for the Bitcoin staking protocol, we offer a solution that accept on stake Bitcoin input from various protocols as a restaking asset into B14G. So here how we work. We employ a mechanism called merge restaking. So simply put, let's say you have one Bitcoin and you stake it into CoreDAO. And then you merge this staked Bitcoin with a native token, let's say core token, and you restake into Beyond4G. So with this approach, you earn reward from CoreDAO. You earn staking reward from CoreDAO, and you earn restaking reward from Beyond4G. So in summary, Beyond4G is a Bitcoin restaking. We accept various Bitcoin input from various Bitcoin staking protocol. We don't slash your Bitcoin, and other protocols can create their own merge restaking solution using Beyond4G. So we believe that Bitcoin is the king of cryptocurrency, not only in terms of market value, but also in terms of economic security. And we are building the foundation where Bitcoin will be easily merged restaking with any token to secure blockchain networks. The potential we see is enormous. Let's say if Bitcoin restaking gaining popularity as Ethereum restaking, at roughly 30% of stake share of total supply, we could see a potential 315 billion market opportunity. Our go-to-market strategy will focus on 4 pillars. We are not just a concept project. We have product, we build product, and user can try out our product before our launch. And we open to own Bitcoin holder. You can stake into CoreDAO, stake into Babylon and elsewhere, and you can then restake into Beyond4G. And we have the point system to reward our contributor. And one of our main focus is on partnership with other layer 2 solution and Bitcoin staking protocols. With CoreDAO alone, we aim to reach a large user base of 25 million address with an average of 80K daily active address. And with that in mind, we joined this hackathon to contribute to CoreDAO. And currently, we see at CoreDAO current Bitcoin non-custodial staking, and we see that now CoreDAO use one relayer node to submit the Bitcoin transaction from Bitcoin network to core chain, and thus introduce a single point of failure risk. And we employ an observer node to monitor the job of relayer. And we use the merge restaking, allow user to merge their stake Bitcoin on CoreDAO with core token to secure the observer nodes. And once the stake core is then delegate to core validator to secure core chain. And so
sorry to interrupt you, like 30 seconds left.
Okay, and with this approach, we user earn reward from core chain and also earns reward from observer node. So okay, next our team will present the demo. Okay, so Tom, please share the screen. Okay, so this is our demo website. We have several observer nodes here, and user will start by selecting the observer node they want to merge restaking. Okay, the delegate, please. Okay, Okay, and then we already prepare a Bitcoin stake transaction due to the long time of confirming on Bitcoin network. So we prepare one transaction ahead, and then we will select validator on core chain to delegate the core token. Okay, you can view the transaction on core scan. Okay. Okay. And then we can see the delegate amount of coin here. The restake record. Okay, and once stake, you could claim B14G reward, core reward. The B14G reward is currently 0 because we will have to wait for the confirmation of Bitcoin on Bitcoin network after 1 block.
So now your time is up. Is there any short question from the judges here?
I have a couple of, well, I have a concern due to security, but that question will be asked after I see an audit. Just my first question here is the commission part that's displayed on the third box from the left. That 20% commission is commission off the rewards from the core rewards or of the delegated token?
Could you show the title of the website? You scroll up, okay. So this commission reward is the commission of the observer, and the observer reward, which will is currently provided by B14G.
Okay, so the 20% commission is B14G's commission for delegating the rewards from core over the BTC layer. Am I correct?
Yes, it's the reward for the observer to the delegator who have merged their core with Bitcoin and delegate to this observer node.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I would suggest to move on to the next project. Thank you a lot for your
I have one question, if you allow me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what makes special of your project? How it's different with other restaking protocol?
We different from what make us different from other Bitcoin restaking protocol is our core mechanism, merge restaking, which allows us to offer the no Bitcoin slashing, and also with this, for example, the current Bitcoin restaking project, they will build their own Bitcoin staking, and then they will restake the Bitcoin into other Bitcoin staking protocols. For example, Lorenzo, they build their own Bitcoin restake, and then they will restake this Bitcoin into Babylon. That's why we can see that it suffer from the scalability issues that they cannot and fragmentation. Like every Bitcoin staking protocol, they have their own mechanism, there's no way for user to unify the Bitcoin stake into one system. And what B14G does is that we accept all Bitcoin stake from other protocol, from Babylon, from CoreDAO, to be restaked into our protocol. So user can use their Bitcoin restake on CoreDAO, and then they can choose to earn more with B14G. So yeah, so by accepting various Bitcoin input, we can make the solution scalable, the Bitcoin restaking scalable.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for the presentation and the Q&A. So next up is Badger.
okay, thank you.
Anyone here from Badger?
Good day, everyone.
Hey, so feel free to share your screen when you're ready.
Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm Favan Yoka from Team Badger. So I'm going to take in you guys through what Badger is. So yeah, Badger is an innovative smart contract development platform that empowers businesses and creators to build, deploy, and manage smart contracts with ease. And our problem is gotten from the fact that development of smart contracts can be complex and sometimes high cost. And smart contracts like ERC20 tokens that on a technical, with someone with the technical capability might not find too difficult to implement, but someone who is not technically sound will find it difficult to implement. So Badger is here to make it easy for non-technical people to also build and deploy smart contracts. All right, so why we stand out, our no-code interface for smart contract development, we plan to support all EVM compatible chains and automated testing, deployments, and verification of smart contracts. How it works, all our contracts that are written and gotten from the Open Zeppelin contract. So it's being secure, we can check off that list. All right, so yeah, our competitors comparison, some of our competitors are ThoughtWeb, Remix, Trufflesuit, and Ethereum Studios. But Badger mainly is focused on the non-technical mind. So market size overview, you can see the total estimated market size, which is about 5.2 billion. And this target market size was gotten from the smart contract survey gotten by Chainlink. So our go-to-market strategy, we plan to validate our ideas, create a business model, and also work on a design or redesign our user interface to make the US more friendly to people that are not technically minded or can't code necessarily. So yeah, this is our team. And yeah, I'll show you an example of what Badger can do. How do I drag this? Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. So this the Badger's dashboard. So right now I'm just going to deploy an ERC20 token using the Badger base. So this is how we go about. You give the name of your token. Or DAO Badger demonstration. So you give the symbol of your token, right? CBTC, right? And you can choose how much you choose to pre-mint of 50,000. So 50,000, you can make it mintable, unbondable, and add permits, possible flash mints. And we have advanced options also that enable you choose whether you want your token to be used for votes, access control. You have things like roles, you choose the default as mint, pulsar, minter, and all that. And you can also make your contracts upgradable. We have the transparent proxy and UUPS. And there's something here we call developer mode, which allows you to see the current code you're about to deploy on chain. Right. So that being said, currently I'm just going to deploy. And right now it's compiling the smart contract. So this deployment takes about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on your internet speed actually. Sometimes compiling can be pretty fast.
Since it will take some time, maybe from the judges, we can have a few questions already.
My first question, and it's regarding the UX and UI. Does it have a light mode or is it dark mode for life?
Well, right now it's currently only dark mode, but we plan to add the light theme to it.
Fair enough. Thank
It's
you.
a work in progress. Yeah. So this.
Also, I have questions that what are the key technical innovations that you have in your project? Or third wave is also with the RPC provider. What new innovations that you are providing?
Okay, regarding the new information I'm providing, we know that platform out there that allow you deploy tokens or ERC20 tokens on chain don't usually come with options where you can make your tokens mutable, bondable, permits, and possible. And one feature we'll plan to incorporate and badger is the fact that for every contract that is deploying, you should be able to customize your user interface for other people that plan to use Badger as an interface to interact with your contract.
Cool.
Please, it's taking so long to compile. Oh, yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
When a lot of user compiling at one time, so your server can handle it.
Currently, the server we use right now, it's just a test server, right? We don't run anything on AWS Cloud or Azure Cloud for now for compiling, right? But yeah, when we plan to launch on the mainnet, we'll take that into consideration.
Okay, thank you. I read your smart contract. I see the user must deploy a contract and execute another transaction to add the address to your factory contract, right?
Yeah, that's because currently the deployment takes place in the front end. So we compile the contract from the back end and it sends the bytecodes to the front end for the front end to deploy straight from your wallet. So when you go to the call scan, it shows that it was your address that deployed the contract on chain, not the Badger smart contract.
Why don't you combine in the server and send a client a combined code? So user only call one transaction.
We plan to do that, right, by maybe using create2 in the smart contracts and just deploying the bytecode. But this is an hackathon project, and it was just the thought in the moment that, okay, what way can we just deploy this and add this to and make users be able to deploy their smart contract on chain immediately without having to waste time. I don't know why this this compiling is taking time.
The time would be over. So I think for the audience, you can also check out the project on the DoraHacks page. If there is a if it's like compiling in the demo video, I think people can just see it over there. And the next project would be Bluma. So thanks a lot for your presentation.
Good, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
So whenever you're ready, feel free to share your screen and go ahead.
I'm coming. Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can. Now your microphone is on mute. So Emmanuel, like whenever you're ready, feel free to unmute yourself and start.
Please, I'm coming. I just want to share my screen on the Chrome.
Yes. Yes, I can see it.
Let me go there. Okay. So I should. So this is Bluma, and so Bluma is an event ticketing application. So why do we have today in today's world? Why do we attend events? Most times is to socialize, to network, and to learn, and for entertainment. But the question is today is, as traditional event system, have they really performed the action of socializing? That's the issues. But yes, we know that they have been able to perform the issue in registration, they have solved the problem in registration, creating of events, ticket sales, organizing the flow of activities. But then we imagine that the people really socialize in an event. I, for myself, I do go to an event, and eventually I found out that I spend more time thinking, oh, how would I talk to this mentor, or how would I talk to this speaker, than even focusing on what is really happening in the event system, in the event. So which I feel is an issue. So that is why we have Bluma. So Bluma is the future of event socializing and networking. The idea of Bluma is to bring pre-socialization where people can get to network, know each other before the event, which I feel will solve the problem in socializing. Also, what are Bluma key features? Bluma key features are creating group creation and chat integration. So Bluma makes sure that the idea of Bluma is what Bluma is trying to do is to be like a Discord where you can have different communities. So I can have core 2.0 events where people can get to network, know each other before the event. And also even anytime we're having 4.0, 5.0, still old people still there and get to know each other. Also the chat integration, people get to chat. And also the event normal management, where we have the creating of events and meeting of NFTs. Also, we integrated AI integration where we generate descriptions. Let's say you want to write. Most times, some people find it hard to write something's off their head. They just use. That is why we integrated the description and also the image, AI image. Also, dual payment system. The idea of Bluma is not just for the Web3 users, but it's for every individual. So we had to integrate both payment system. Thank God for the whole boom in airdrop. Now, a common individuals have idea about what wallet is and signing of transaction. So we just know that, okay, let's integrate payment, a card payment using Stripe. So in case you just want to pay with card, you can do that also. So Bluma also built a robust notification system where we built it with Spring Boot and also push notification. Also, we have our token, which is our native token, our application where we can also do airdrops and other things. Also, our target audience are the tech industry, the entertainment industry, the financial industry, maybe any individuals that perform event and the rest of them. Also, our monetization strategy, we are looking at running on a freemium model at the beginning, and also maybe have 5% commission for total ticket sales. Also, our go-to-market strategy, we are looking at hosting event workshops. So our first target is looking at hosting an event in Unilag, because that's like a big place where people have different types of events. And so hosting a CoreDAO event there will bring attraction into the chain. And also we are looking at launching into the mainnet and also having a community engagement, also doing a smart contract audit. Also want to use social media ad and also word of mouth, in which someone can tell this person, oh, have you used Bluma? Oh, have you registered in that event, which everything will be hosted on Bluma. This is our system architecture and conclusion. So I'll be testing the Bluma app, I'll be testing the Bluma, and let me go there. So I already logged in already. So as when you log in, you have to sign up with your email and your password, also with your wallet. And also I want to create a project where I myself can chat and create group as a user. So this is my core Unilag project, which we are working with one of the technical team. So let me use an AI to generate this. My core. Okay, so this is generated it. And then let me do, this is a free ticket, and okay, let me create the event. So we're also looking at putting in gasless transaction where this whole MetaMask won't be coming up, and also improve on the UI. And then having, let's see. So those are like, so as we are waiting for MetaMask to do what MetaMask does. So for every user that create an event in Bluma, you are able to create group for that particular event. Okay, well, if you want people to socialize. So we are currently working with one of the technical teams now. So we're planning on hosting an event on Core where we can use Bluma to people to register there and then show the power of socialization where people can actually get to know each other. So the idea is coming to an event and already knowing the person already. So I'm coming, I'm saying, oh, Daniel, are you the Daniel there? So that is the idea of Bluma, which I think most event ticketing traditional applications are not solving, like the Loom and the Eventbrite and the rest. I think they are successful in the whole registering and the management of events, but when it comes to socialization, I've also been a victim in that aspect. So that is why Bluma comes in. So as we're waiting, the networking.
Yeah. So now we're running a bit low on time. I would suggest while we're waiting, the judges can ask 1 or 2 questions. Any questions?
I want to ask if Bluma has a direct integration with Telegram. As everybody knows, Web3 ecosystem professionally runs on Telegram, so we do all of our communication there. And I just wanted to ask.
So it's part of the features we are trying to integrate. So we haven't done that yet. So due to the time frame of the hackathon, so we had to bring out a MVP just to show. But then it's also part of the thing, which Telegram is one of like the most social engaging systems. So it's something we are already working on already. But I'll continue to show you that in this demo in the chart.
Thank you.
All tickets are issued on chain, and It looks like you have your token Blum, or is that more of a for this testnet version?
For this testnet version, actually, it's the Bloomer. So that's our token. So it's for this testnet version because we want it to be like the native token in the application. Also, like a native token there where people can also use it to carry out, like use it for payment and other things. But then we're also taking stablecoin, but then we'll just use it for this particular MVP and this hackathon. That's just the thing. But we plan to launch a token. That's the Bloomer token, which we plan to do.
Okay, so I think in terms of the time, we're almost up. If there's anything else.
I could, as a user already, I can open this and see as a user, you can, okay, it's already a closed event, but then let me go back and let me use this one. Okay, this is an ongoing event. So I could go to a room, yeah, which is, so and also the room, I've already done like a test chat already. Also, I could purchase a ticket with Stripe payment and other this thing. So the idea of Bloomer is just more to just just change the whole socialization system which we have been suffering from. And now we know that event has gone 100, like 68% of an average is being recorded for everyday events. So that's it. So I could chat and do other things. So it's just to bring socialization and be like the next Discord where there are different events and different groups. People can go there and join and socialize and know each other before the whole event system.
Okay, so now the time is up. Next one would be Green Earns. So thanks a lot for your presentation.
Thanks.
Please, can you confirm you can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. You can share your screen, and whenever you're
Can
ready.
you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Perfect.
All right. Thank you. My name is Clementina, and I'm representing Green Hands. Green Hands is a decentralized marketplace which we created to incentivize our target markets to participate in recycling activity. So the problem is that waste management in Africa, please can you see my screen? Okay, yeah. The problem is that in Africa, it has been a problem managing our waste effectively, and we have just few people participating in recycling activities. Using Nigeria as a case study, even while I was going out today, I saw almost everywhere littered with recyclable products, right? And I was like, okay, what is the best way to actually solve this problem? So we came up with a solution, which is Green Hands, a decentralized marketplace where we have sellers of recyclable products connecting directly with buyers of recyclable material. So our major target audience is the recycling centers and anyone interested in recycling, turning their recycling waste into earnings. And we're trying to promote the SDG goals number 13 to reduce carbon emission into the environment. So our major features include ability to like list your products, purchasing of products. Product here is talking about our recyclable products, any kind, right? Then we have a marketplace to connect them together. We have the messaging feature for them to like communicate about the delivery process. We have the transaction management amidst others. Our financial projection is that basically if you're able to like capture 10% of the Nigerian population, and with our 2.5% of transaction fee, making $2 million annually. So presently we're in partnership with 2 recycling centers and diverse lab for incubation. Our secondary revenue stream includes ads and sponsorship. Our go-to-market strategies include an initiative, word of mouth, like I am doing here. Like the last Friday, we spoke about our product in a seminar like that, and then local partnership with government agency. So I'll be going directly into our demo. This are the team that made up this wonderful presentation. So I'll be going into our demo properly. Please kindly confirm you can still see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right, so this is our landing page, right? Then you get started and connect your wallet. So after connecting my wallet, this is what I get to do. So this is a new account. I'll be demoing with 2 accounts. The first thing I get to do is to like create a profile. These are all the profiles I have presently on Green Hands. So I'll be creating a profile. My profile name is let me just say Adam Smith. Then as a seller. Then where's my location? I'm located in Nigeria. Then my email address is just adams@melinator.com. So I have to also authenticate this transaction. Please pardon me, I don't know whether my network is quite stable now because I've been having a glitch of network issue since. So I will try to list a product and I'll be purchasing the product after creating my profile. So my account has been created successfully. And after all, what I can do with my account here is that I can actually edit my account. I can go back and edit, providing relevant information, but then I just want to list a product and get started. So for me to list a product, I go to my marketplace. These are all the existing products we have on Green Hands that are recyclable. Then I have to like add my product. I want to like upload the type of recycling material I have. So I want to upload this tin can. Then I submit this. What is my product name? Is a can. Then the description is of tin can. Then what is the weight? The weight is just, let me say 4. Then the price is still 440 core. Then I'll be listing my products and be authorizing this particular transaction again. Okay, so sorry, my network is quite slow. So, but then I just wanted to confirm that it has been, so my product has been listed successfully. I can get to view my product from my dashboard here. This is the just listed products where I can actually view details and I can get to like also edit this particular product information. Probably the prices has changed or the quantity has reduced. So right now we go over to like purchase one of the products I have on chain. So I'll be buying this particular product, which is a bottle. So I can get to like view detail about this product and then purchase this product. So I'll be buying this for 40 core. And then I also need to like approve these products. Please let me switch this. Let me just switch. Okay. I want to switch this. Okay, so I'll be going over to purchase these products I just listed. This is it. I've switched the account. So I want to buy this product for 40 core. Then this is what. Oh, what's happening? Because this product actually went successful. Please let me try another one. Because it actually went through yesterday when I still did this. This is my products. Apologies. Okay, yes. What's that one? So let me just confirm this products that I want to purchase. I don't know how many minutes I have left, but then I'm almost wrapping up. Yeah, I'm almost wrapping it. So I've approved the transaction. So that'll be all. The product has been purchased successfully. So for me to view my products that has been purchased, I can just go to my transaction. Okay, so this is the product I just like purchased, this one. So I can approve this particular payment. And then after receiving my items from as a purchaser rather, after receiving my item from the seller, I can just approve the payment for the payments of the seller to get approved or released to them. So that is the essence of me approving this payment. So
Your
I've
time
approved
would be up
yeah,
now. So I think it would be good
I'm already done. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it would be good if we move over to the questions, if there's any questions from the judges. Ahmed, I think you're on mute.
Thank you very much. I would like to get to know the marketplace status at this current stage. Yes. So what would be the core integration on the marketplace, as in how would these reflect on the chain?
Apologies, I didn't get that. I did not get your question. Can you please continue?
The details, sorry, so the glass bottles or the plastic bottles or the items that are collectible for recycling.
Yes.
Yes. So once you're submitting them on the marketplace, how would be the impact on core chain? In the form of transactions, I mean. So let's say the quantity of the glass bottles are 99. Is that one transaction for 99 bottle or 99 transactions? That's my question.
That's one transaction for this particular quantity.
So every listing is one item, considered one item?
Yes. Every listing is one item.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we can go to the next project. So thanks a lot for your presentation. And next up is Moon Launch.
Hi, guys.
Okay. Feel free to share your screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, yeah, good day, guys. I'm Toby Loba from Moon Launch, and this is my presentation for the BTCfi 2024 Hackathon. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, great. So what is Moon Launch? Moon Launch is basically a token launchpad with fair launch and no rug pulls built on CoreDAO. So you can think of Moon Launch as a pump.fund on CoreDAO chain. So we basically allow token creators of projects to create their token, and then users can buy that token on our bonding curve. And once the token gets to a particular threshold in curve, it gets moved to decentralized exchanges. So moving on to our core features, we have the token launch. Token creators can instantly create new tokens on the CoreDAO blockchain. It's a very seamless process. And then we also have the trading feature where users can buy and sell any token on our bonding pool. They can also sell the token and lock in profits before launch or after launch. And then we have Hackerswap integration. So we integrated Hackerswap for liquidity migration. So we have like a distinctive feature in Moon Launch. So basically, we discovered that plenty of the tokens that are being launched on pub.fund, they don't get to the decentralized exchanges because the bonding curve is a little bit slow. The target can be much. So at Moon Launch, we basically allowed token creators to set a target in core, but with a minimum target of 10,000 core. But the users are at the liberty to set their own targets if they want their token to quickly launch or launch slower, depending on their preference. And then we move that liquidity to Hackerswap once that target has been reached. And then we bond the liquidity. We bond it. So we have a marketing strategy. Basically, we are going to be leveraging on community engagement. We are going to be creating a Telegram community with channels, different channels for live projects and then projects that are about to launch. And also, we're also going to be creating Discord community for our users. We're also going to be creating blogs and articles and educational content on how to use our platform and the benefits of bonding, and also targeted social media campaigns on Twitter for the CoreDAO ecosystem. So now I'm going to be moving to the live demo. Okay, good, great. So this is Moon Launch. And then for the purpose of this demo, I created a test token on BTCfi testnet. But I would first do a demo of buying and selling a coin on the bonding curve. And then after that, I would do a demo of creating a token. So here, I've already bought some of this token, BTCfi demo token. And then I'll be buying 0.01 watts of the token. Okay, good. The token has been successfully bought. And then we can view the transaction on the testnet. You can see the transaction here for the token, and we can see the amount that was bought. And then we can also view the trade here and the timestamp. Also, I'm going to be moving on to the sell demo, where I'll be selling some part of my recently bought tokens. Here's the trade. Yeah, can also view the sell trade on the testnet chain and view it here, the token on the bonding curve. So as we can see, the bonding curve progress is still showing 0%. That's because the amount of core in the reserve is very low compared to the target. So it will really not reflect now. So also I'm going to be moving on to creating tokens. For this, I would like to switch to a CoreDAO mainnet, just to like replicate that BTCfi demo token on the mainnet. Then launch new token. I'll call this BTC.
You have about 1 minute left.
Yeah. Then this is the targets that I was talking about. I'm going to set it to the minimum. You can also upload some social media links as well. For the image, I think I would just pick.
So maybe since we're like almost at the end, judges could start asking questions already.
Yeah. So, and I'll click on create token.
Yeah, just my question is that the first slide that you're presenting, it had no rug pulls on core on it. May I know what are the measures that you would be taking in order to ensure that?
So basically on a normal token, you launch it and then they will do a pre-sale to go into a particular wallet, and then the wallet basically will aggregate the core and then provide liquidity. So basically they can either dump that token or they can remove the liquidity to sell on, like to dump on users. But on Moon launch, the first thing is we do not allow the dev to buy the token before launch. Like you can't have an initial buy. So you basically have to like buy alongside every user. You can buy as a user, and at the same time, the liquidity that is moved to Hackathon is bonds, is sent to a zero address. So no address has custody over that liquidity. So yeah. And
Okay.
I just created the token here and on mainnet, and yeah. So we also have some other features that we're planning to build, Telegram group chat, and then we have a V2 where we'll be having some mechanisms like anti-bot mechanisms, airdrop, staking, multi-AMM support. Basically, you can select the AMM that you want your token to be migrated to, and also liquidity distribution. So basically, the liquidity distribution would allow us to be able to share the liquidity fees to some users, like the top 50 holders, as opposed to like burning it. So it will still be locked, but instead of burning the liquidity, we can share it to some users. So yeah, they can earn fees as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so the time would be up, and next up we have on-chain vampire survivors. Anyone here from on-chain vampire survivors? So whenever you're ready, feel free to start.
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
I want to share my screen. Sorry, wait for a minute. Sorry, wait for a minute. I can. I can share my video.
It's fine. It's fine. I know you have a communication issue. Just go ahead with the video.
Yeah. Can you
Yes.
see my screen?
Yes.
Hello everyone. Today, I am very happy to introduce our game project, On-Chain Vampire Survivors. My name is Kevin, an independent game creator and full-stack development engineer. My first indie game went viral without any promotion and attracted 400,000 users in a week. Do you know there is a game called Vampire Survivor? I used to be obsessed with this game and you can play it on Steam. I was addicted to this game some time ago. I searched hard on Web3 and couldn't find similar games, or even fun games. So I spent about a month making a similar game On-Chain Vampire Survivors. Players need to avoid monsters emerging from all directions, use weapons to kill monsters and pick up experience, then upgrade to obtain more advanced weapons, and then survive as long as possible. Next is key features of the game. This is the home page. You can select weapons, buy and upgrade weapons on the weapons page. Of course, you need to pay a certain amount of gold coins or diamonds. Also, you can select characters, buy and upgrade characters on this page. On the lottery page, you can pay a certain amount of gas tokens to draw prizes. Usually, this is one of the easiest ways to get high-level weapons. Next is the ranking page. You can see other players' game records on this page. Usually, the top-ranked players will receive a lot of gas token rewards. Next up is the game page. I'll go into more detail on what this page does during the demo. What's next for On-Chain Vampire Survivors? Firstly, we will design more interesting game UI. Secondly, improve the reward mechanism so that more top-ranked players can be reasonably allocated more rewards according to the algorithm, thereby increasing player enthusiasm. Thirdly, currently weapons and character skins are pre-designed. I would like to introduce generative AI technology so that players can draw or generate assets such as weapons and character skins by themselves, which will greatly increase the randomness and fun of the game. Next, we will then use zero-knowledge proof technology to ensure the security and privacy of player data. Finally, deploy it on core blockchain mainnet. Next is demo time. We can enter the game through this link. Players can log into the game using a variety of methods, such as common social accounts, Google, Apple, Facebook, email, mobile phone number, password, and more than 350 Web3 wallets. Of course, this is also to prepare for the large-scale use of the game. We use MetaMask. We need to make sure the connected wallet has gas tokens. This is the home page. This is the weapon page. I'm ready to choose a weapon. This is the character page. If you want to experience the howitzer and Gatling as soon as possible, please come and participate in our lucky draw. Here you can see the player ranking data, and you can see kills and time of each player. Let's click the Start Game button and enter the game. After the game starts, monsters will come from all directions. You need to use the keyboard keys to control the character's movement. After leveling up, you can choose a skill. Please be careful, don't get close to the monsters, otherwise you may be attacked and lose some health. We can pick up experience points by going around in circles. A few minutes later, there is a bombing button and a magnet button on the right, which can bomb monsters and absorb experience points globally respectively. But it can only be used once per game. The rest is up to you to experience. I designed a very interesting algorithm to control the generation of monsters, so that players are always in a state of tension and immersed in the game. A few minutes later, as time goes by, there will be more and more monsters, and the types of monsters will become more complicated. What you need to do is to choose the right skills at the right time. After the player dies, he will enter the settlement page. You can see various battle data on the settlement page. Click the Submit button, and your data will be calculated by the ranking algorithm of the smart contract and submitted to the leaderboard. As you can see, the battle data we just received has been updated to the leaderboard. This is the code for the smart contract. This is the code for the game. We can open it through the game engine and write all kinds of game logic. This is the API React project, which is used to expose the Web3 API for smart contract interaction to the game engine. Thank you for listening. Looking forward to your suggestions.
Hi, Kevin, and thank you very much for the demo. I have a few questions, please. Number one, this is a desktop game. Would there be a mobile game introduced?
Hello, hello,
No?
hello. Please ask me a question again.
So I'm asking, will there be a mobile app available? Because if I'm not mistaken, this is a desktop version.
Yes, mobile is available.
It's already
Because
available.
of the yes, is available.
Amazing. Number two is, would you be introducing a leaderboard for more social interaction?
Leaderboard.
A leaderboard as in for the top scores, the leaderboard that you showed us on the game, will it be available on chain as well? So would our users be able to see how high they are ranking so they can compete?
Ahmad, actually, on Chain Survivor have a communication issue into the Mandarin and English. So yeah, can you translate it, Tian, if it's possible for you?
Maybe we could do it like post this demo session.
Yeah.
I think like
Yes.
now we're a bit over time, so it's best if we move to the next project.
Fantastic. Anyway, very well done, and thank you very much for participating.
Yeah. So next up is Peer Land.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Hey.
Please let me share my screen.
I can see your screen, so like whenever you're ready, feel free to start.
All right, that's fine. Hello everyone, my name is Kemi, and I'll be presenting for Team Pearland. Let's get started. So, extreme measures like this is what loan companies or microfinance institutions in Africa or in a country like Nigeria, for example, are always subjected to when it comes to loan recovery or when it comes to cases of default. And statistic has it that 70% of microfinance institutions in Africa experience default rates as high as 30%, which significantly affects their business or even kicks some of this loan company out of business. Now, the problem we have here is the problem of no one protecting the lender. The lender is willing to do business with their money by loaning out funds to borrowers, but there's no one to protect the lender when it comes to recovery of such funds. And what solution are we proposing? We are proposing Pearland, a peer-to-peer lending platform that is designed to safeguard the lender's investment, but while also safeguarding the lender's investment, it also gives power to the borrowers in such a way that borrowers can customize their kind of loan by making a loan request based on their specific needs. What Pearland does is lenders can respond to this request, whichever request a borrower makes, based on their needs, and lenders can respond to this request with offers that either match fully or partially, giving both the lender control and choice like never before. What Pearland stands out in the DeFi space by empowering both users on both ends, both the lenders and the borrowers, to negotiate based on their own terms, which is not readily available in other products. This approach fosters financial inclusion and also brings about transparency and mutual benefits between all of those transacting. Now, what are our core features when it comes to Pearland? We have customizable loan requests where borrowers can pick up a loan request based on their specific needs at that point, determine the interest rate, determine what duration they'll be having the loan for. We also have personalized lending offers. Now, lenders can come on the platform, go through all of the pool of requests that is available, and then decide on which one they would like to fully service or partially service. We have smart collateral management. The reason for this smart collateral management is to ensure that lenders at no point lose their funds. So borrowers can only access 85% of their collateral that they have added to the platform. We have automated liquidation. In terms of recovery, at this point, lenders don't have to opt for extreme measures when it comes to loan recovery. Rather, for a case of default, there's an automated function that calls to liquidate and ensures that the lender gets paid without losing any of their capital. Then we also have real-time notification. PLN integrates email services in such a way that users can get notification once they have a lender servicing their request, and rather than having to come on the platform to have such notification shown to them. So what is our go-to-market strategy? Our go-to-market strategy when it comes to the future of PLN, apart from being an hackathon project, is we would like to consider a lot of production development, especially we understand we'll be handling a lot of funds, and we intend to go through enough smart contract auditing, go through our UI, finalize on all of the features that we want to make available on the platform. We also intend to conduct an in-depth market research and positioning to outline our clear value proposition and define what makes us different from other platforms. Then lastly, we intend to go into marketing and branding of the product itself in such a way that we drive community initiatives, we'll look for mediums to incentivize people who make use of the platform, and then in general, just build a strong brand identity that makes the business progress. Now, I'll be going to a live demo. This is my team members. Let me just go to the live demo. Yeah, so this is PLN. This is what our landing page looks like. And I'll be connecting my wallet. So as a
for the demo,
right.
you have like 1 or 2 minutes left, just
Okay.
to keep.
So as a lender, as a borrower, the first thing I come to do on the platform is once I come on the platform and connect my wallet, I'll be given the opportunity to verify my email. After verifying my email, then I would be able to access the platform. And as a borrower, the first thing I need to do is make a deposit of the collateral that I'll be using to borrow against. So I'll be doing that right now. Yeah. So I'm making use of USDT, and let's see, I'll just say 10. Yes. So after making my deposit, I can then make a request based on the collateral I have placed. Okay. So once my deposit is successful, then I can create a request and determine what interest I want and what time I'll be making the payment for. So let me go to create request. Yes, so my collateral has been deposited successfully. So I'll just come here to my portfolio and create a request. So once I make add collateral to the platform, it shows that I have profile of the borrower and I can create a request. So if someone comes on the platform and tries to doesn't add any collateral and just goes through the pool of requests that is available, then the person can decide to service any loan. So let me try to create a request and see. Let me just write it down. And then I'll be paying the interest of 2. Then how long do I want to have the interest for? Let's say for the loan would be for, let's say 3 weeks. All right. Then I'll select my token USDT and create a request. All right. So now I get to wait for my request to get created, and afterwards I would wait for a lender to service my request. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, the time would be up now. It's time to move over to the questions.
Okay, please.
Any questions from the judges? Okay, then I think we can go to the next project, which is Rewarder, ephemeral NFTs on Core.
Yep.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, I can see your screen, so feel free to start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So hey everyone, this is Mohit, and this is my project Rewarder Token Treat, which is basically ephemeral token-based NFTs on core blockchain. So the problem that I'm trying to solve is basically there are a lot of use cases on the NFTs. uh, People like create a lot of NFTs on OpenSea and other platforms. But from the consumer facing part, there are a lot of other use cases which can be like taken into consideration in the blockchain market. So the first problem that a lot of people are facing with NFTs is like there is no expiring NFTs available on blockchain. So if you want to put an NFT with an expiry and you want like a system which basically automatically expires that NFT on the blockchain, we need that kind of system. You may be able to build such uh, uh, system on your own with the help of your code, and but the problem is that is mostly a centralized stuff, and then you have to take care of all the things. We want a solution where like normally anyone can basically destroy the NFTs which are once expired. So that is the one problem that I'm solving. The second problem that I'm solving is like there is no simple platform to issue NFTs which have tokens locked in it. Okay, you can lock tokens which can be claimed by people uh, who are like the recipients of the NFTs. This has a lot of use cases such as discount coupons. People can issue discount coupons, prizes, uh, giveaways, which like people can keep the NFTs with them and then they can claim the amount that is present in those NFTs. And then, of course, there is no single platform which is like AI powered and can create all of these things. Of course, there are small platforms, but a simple to use platform is the need of the hour. So we have built this platform called as Token Treat. It's a very easy to use platform. What we are basically doing behind the scenes is we have basically changed the ERC 721 standard and created an ephemeral standard, which contains all the logic about destroying and minting of these NFTs. We have created a new thing called as Burn Marketplace, where anyone in the blockchain ecosystem or whosoever has an address on the blockchain can burn these NFTs when they expire. The contract basically checks everything about whether they are allowed, whether they are not blacklisted or anything, and whether the expiration has reached or not. And he will get the reward in return of it. That destroyer, whosoever does that. We have currently set 10% of the claimable amount as the reward for these destroyers. And then on the ephemeral standard, we have put the locked ERC20 ETH. You can lock these tokens inside these NFTs, and then using the AI, you can generate these NFTs and you can just issue it to anyone in the form of discounts, giveaways. So the core features of the Token Treat platform that we have is like, of course, one, we have the expiring NFTs. It's a decentralized expiration NFT platform. We have this NFTs containing claimable money. We have this Burn Marketplace, which is not yet available on any platform in the market. We have the AI support and of course the algorithms to batch mint and send to a lot of people at the same time. So these are some of the screenshots of the platform. And we are soon releasing an SDK for organizations to basically create and consume these NFTs. This is from the sense like when you are issuing discount coupons using our platform, the organization or the app which is issuing this discount coupon should be able to like ask the user to give the access to NFT, and then they should able be get the money out of it, like the claimable money out of it to provide the discount on the product that user is purchasing. To make this all seamless, we are creating this SDK and APIs for these organizations to do this, to do all of this in an easy to manner. And we are also bringing on ramp and off ramp support, which is basically on ramp for like creation of NFTs. They can just pay with debit cards and other things on the core blockchain, which gets converted into the tokens under hood. And then the off-ramp support, which is basically for the users who get the claimable amount in crypto and they can convert directly on our platform into the fiat money if they want. And then, of course, we will bring cross-chain payments so that anyone can pay from any chain on the core blockchain to issue these NFTs. So if I talk about the business model, so our target market is basically the DevRels, Web3 marketers, and the hackathon platforms that are the first target that we are thinking to tackle in the first version of our platform's launch. The thing is, the DevRels, these all people do giveaways, these all people do hackathons and such kind of things. And I think this is the one of the easiest platform for them to issue these NFTs. And then, of course, we will be going with the Web2 organizations like airlines, e-commerce platforms, the apps, event organizers to like use our platform to issue these NFTs. And of course, we would try to partner with them. And the pricing model is like, of course, the partnership tiers. We will have a partnership tier. We have per NFT platform charges that is already on our platform. Currently, for the test purpose, it is set at 1%. We have the user management fees, like if we are handling a lot of things for the batch minting and other stuff. And then, of course, as we are launching the on-ramp and off-ramp, so there would be fee as well. And then, of course, a trading marketplace. We will also put a trading marketplace on our platform such that people can exchange these coupons if it is allowed by the issuing organization, so they can trade. Of course, 10% of the amount will get destroyed when they are trading. And of course, we will have the fees there. So these are the future plans, the next steps that we are planning, refining the UI and then launching the version 1 in next 1 month. Then we will be developing the SDK on ramp and off ramp support, the trading marketplace. And then, of course, we are looking for investments and partnerships to get into this. So let me just quickly go into the demo.
You have like 1 or 2 minutes left.
Yeah. So this is the token treat platform. Like, as I said, anyone can come on this platform. If you go on the dashboard, you will find out like all the claimable treats that I have. You can see I have claimed one of the treat beforehand, and there are some like expired treats. This will get these expired treats will not be shown here once somebody like burns it on the burn marketplace. So I will quickly show you how you can create a treat. Either you can put an NFT prompt, NFT winner, something like any image. It will generate a AI prompt, or like you can choose an image from your computer. You have to put like BTCfi hackathon winner NFT, let's say treat name, let's say it's a price. And then you can just put the treat value. Treat value can be anything. You can see the AI prompt that I had written. It created an NFT. So if you want to use that, you can use that. Otherwise, I have chosen from my computer. Then you can basically choose a token address. You can put your own token address as well, not only T-Core and USDC. You can just put any address and you can just log those tokens in the NFT. It will ask for burn on claim, whether you want to burn the NFT on claim when somebody claims it. I will say no, I want him to keep the NFT for the winning. And if it is transferable, I don't want him to transfer it. You can just provide any description. You have to provide a validity till what time it is claimable. If he doesn't claim, it will get burnt. So I will just put like 7:15 p.m. And then the refund treasury address, like if that NFT is not claimed, where does the money will go, the treat value, and then the recipients, I'm keeping the same thing. And once you do it, there is a transaction on the BTC code to like basically confirm this. And once this is done, if you go on the dashboard now, you will find out the claimable treats in your thing. You can claim it. So if I just claim it, you will receive the money. So if I don't claim it by the expiration, it will go on to the treat burn marketplace. So let me claim it. I will just show you how claiming happens. The receiver can basically enter an address where he wants to claim. Otherwise, it will just receive on the owner's address of the NFT. And just you have to confirm this transaction. And if I just click on the block explorer,
So your time would...
yeah, it's just a second. So you will see in the internal transactions, the money has been transferred to the recipient. And if you go on the treat burn marketplace, you will see the NFTs available for burn. Anyone can burn it. They can put their own algorithms. They can directly interact with the contract as well. They don't have to come here. but you can just click on burn and it will just burn the NFTs which have been expired. So in this way, the issuer doesn't have to think of like when to burn and when to art. And this burner will get the reward of burning this. And then, of course, there is like my created rates and all those things. Yeah.
If there's any questions from the judges, feel free to ask now.
Yeah, that NFT has gone from the user's wallet.
Oh. So if there's any questions from the judges, feel free to ask. If not, we could also move to the last final presentation. Okay, Dan, thank you very much for your presentation. And the last but not least project is Rune Bridge.
Hello. Let me share my screen. All right. So I'm Levan, and I'll be presenting the Rune Bridge. Well, everybody has heard about the runes. They have been here for 4 months already, and well, if we look at the numbers, they have achieved over 1 billion market cap. They have more than 500,000 holders, and daily transaction volume exceeds $10 million. However, it's obvious that the runes have problems. And those problems, first of all, are connected with the limited functionality of Bitcoin. They have scalability issues, they lack interoperability, they obviously have liquidity constraints, and we can say that they have the worst, probably the worst user experience. So we wanted to address the problem, and there's only one obvious solution. We can wrap runes as ERC20 tokens on core blockchain. And technically speaking, the whole schema is that user sends runes to Bridge hot wallet. There is an oracle that is running and monitoring the transactions, because as you know, runes are practically off-chain indexed. Oracle once detects the transaction, deploys ERC20 tokens through factory contract, and then asks the bridge contract to transfer wrapped runes to the user's EVM wallet. This simple schema allows us to solve most of the problems that runes have. First of all, we are bringing runes to EVM compatible chain, which gives us enhanced functionality. We have much better scalability and increased interoperability, which allows us to use runes with different assets within the ecosystem. We have the better liquidity and market access after wrapping them to core blockchain, and we are expanding the ecosystem participation. Our bridges business model is very simple. We have 0.5 core tokens as a bridging fee, which covers basically Bitcoin transaction fees, and this is adjustable. And we have 0.5% for DEX fee, which is an upcoming product. As for roadmap, our bridge is already deployed on mainnet, and we are working on switching to multi-sig hot wallet that will give us better security, and we can launch the project publicly. We are also working on a Telegram mini game, so-called clicker, with some user incentives to gain some momentum and increase our user base. We are also preparing the DEX for Q4 this year. And in the beginning of 2025, we are going to bring the Launchpad for runes and SDK for developers for easily accessibility for another apps. You can try out the Rune project and I'll demo it to you. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. You can connect the wallet. You can connect the Unisat wallet where you will see, one second, where you will see all the runes that your wallet holds. You can select any rune that you want. and you can start bridging process. First transaction will notify the contract that bridging operation is starting. And after that transaction confirms, we will see another pop-up for Unisat wallet. Let's give it a second. Yeah, there it is. This allows us to send the runes to our bridge hot wallet. And as you can see, Bitcoin Monkey transaction 123 tokens are pending. That will require one confirmation on Bitcoin chain. And meanwhile, I'll show you how to unwrap runes as well. So first of all, those are the runes that I already wrapped when I was testing the product. You can also add the tokens to MetaMask, and it will be displayed as a regular ERC20 token. And as you can see, I have some monkeys and some short the world NFTs. All of this is deployed automatically once the Oracle detects a transaction on Bitcoin chain. It detects a symbol, it detects maximum available supply, and automatically deploys the ERC20 token on the core chain. And here is the contract address, which shows some of the transactions that happened during the test process. Here is the Bitcoin Monkey deployment. Here is the short the world deployment. You can try with any rune. Technically, it will do everything perfectly. So if you want to unwrap the runes, you can tell our bridge how many of those tokens you want to unwrap. Just click the unwrap button. It will ask you to set an allowance. Well, let's send it to max, approve. After setting allowance, token can be unwrapped.
So you have like 1 minute left.
Yep, I practically finished. And there we go. Here is the second transaction confirming the deduction of the 10 short the world tokens. And balance will update on its own. And we can check the contract as well. It would subtract 10 tokens from our wallet. Yeah, here we go. 10 short the world gone from our wallet, and Bitcoin transaction will take some time, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy to answer any of your questions.
Great job. Thanks a lot for the presentation. Is there any questions from the judges?
Yeah, one question. How is this bridge design collateralized today?
Can you repeat the last word?
Yeah, how is the bridge, I guess to take it back, how is it secured?
Oh, well, at the moment, it's not using the multi-sig wallet as a hot wallet. However, it's designed for the backend. It's designed to have multiple oracles that will confirm the Bitcoin transaction, and they will all verify that the runes were received by our wallet, which is gonna be a multi-sig once we do the final release. And for the unwrapping as well, it will require multiple oracles to verify that user has transferred the tokens to the smart contract, and it will require 2 out of 3 signatures basically to transfer the runes from the hot wallet.
Thanks.
Is there anything make you different with other bridge?
Not specifically. Not specifically, other than we are planning basically to build the whole ecosystem around this bridge, which is DEX plus Launchpad plus some user incentive program.
All right, so thanks a lot.
As far as I'm aware, there's no bridge at the moment for the core chain as well. So it's already here.
So thanks a lot for the presentation. I think it was very, very insightful. The last almost 2 hours, lots of cool projects we're demoing. I would say like we could almost wrap up the session. Is there anything from the core team, from the judges that you would like to say before we wrap it up? Okay, like if not,
I would
thanks.
just say, hey,
Yeah,
great work, everyone. The demos were all working basically. Lot of different use cases, so I'm quite impressed. So everyone did a lot of great work here.
Yeah, I agree. Like all of the projects were working a lot, working hard, and it's incredible to see what you guys were building. So great job, well done. Yeah. So I think this would conclude our demo session for today. So thanks a lot for joining and stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
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 Bye.